going on, guys? Welcome back to another mod review. And today, you can see behind me. So today we're going to be reviewing the Mythical Creatures mod, and we managed to get the let goal. So here we are. Now this mod is a fairly big mod. It adds in a bunch of different mobs and bosses, which literally are giants. Like I'll show you some of the later ones. And I'm too bad at Minecraft to beat them. So yeah. Although we may try to fight some later, maybe. So as you can see, there's really nothing because I accidentally put everything in one chest. So in my inventory, we've got all the bosses we're gonna defeat, but I'll show you those later. So first off, I'm gonna show you guys some of the sets that we have, and I'm not going to show you every set, I'm just going to show you the most important ones. Like, if we go through here, and by the way, this is in the same mod pack that I did the ore spawn review, and it's the Rival Rebels review. So, what I'm hoping is to slowly build this up with 1.7.10 mods, and then I could release the pack as an actual pack. So, maybe someday. Anyway, so from here onward to here is some of the things. There's also tools. There's also bosses. These bottom ones. So there's a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the most important sets. First off, we have the Applejack set, and if we go into game mode survival, it gives us more HP. And it gives us this. Like, this mod is really all about super OP mobs, but also making you super OP. It's really not. It's a good set, but not very good if you want to defeat some of these bosses. Oh, and I have sorted these from best to worst. Oh, by the way, these are just these are just all the important mods, because as you know, I show you the important things. So it's really not a lot of things, and the sword does 850 attack damage. Technically, you could use the tools. Technically, you could use the tools as a weapon, because they do relatively the same, but yeah, also you'll see there's some mobs trying to spawn, but I've set it to peaceful mode about 3 times now. So the next one is the Bowser set. The Bowser set gives you probably the most amount of HP that it will give you in this mod. Now, if you're thinking about Bowser's in this mod, yes and no. But I'll show you that later. So this is the armor. It's actually pretty good in terms of HP. The sword does 600, and obviously there's tools. Actually, the axe. See, this is the axe. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. So anyway, next, the last important one that I'm gonna show that's not the best one is the Twilight Sparkle one. And this has a lot of things. First off, this is the armor. It gives you less knockback resistance. Like, it actually takes away some, but I don't really think that's that big of a deal. The axe isn't bad, but once again, there's better ones out there. Now, the sword is actually pretty interesting because if we actually summon mobs, we can actually summon magic to kill mobs for us. So we're gonna set this back to peaceful mode. So this is actually a pretty good set. So for fighting bosses, it's pretty good. Like, any of these wouldn't be that bad, but still, like, this one's not that bad. Oh, and here's the bow. I forgot to show it. Oh wait, we don't have any arrows. This is the bow. Yeah. So that's the bow. Okay guys, so now I put in the chest above all the best stuff in this mod. So we've got these things, and now before you say anything, this mod does include some things that are not a lot. So this armor right here is the Rainbow Dash armor. It is the best armor that I can find, although that may or may not be true. The Bowser armor may be better, but this one makes you fast. So the Rainbow Dash sword, it ignores defense. It also allows you to shoot that. And we're gonna turn the difficulty to easy. And as you can see, mobs are gonna try to attack us. So it's got pretty long range. Oh, what the? Oh no, there's a phoenix over there. Alright, and then, oh no, there's a phoenix over here. What even happened? Okay, let's turn the difficulty to peaceful again. Oh no. Oh no, it doesn't, it's not, oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! Our thing up there. Okay, well this thing doesn't die, so we're just gonna go back in creative. We also have the Phoenix bow. And also we go like super speed over here. What happened to this like tower? It got destroyed. At least there's nothing in there. This is the Phoenix bow. It's the most powerful bow. And it shoots Phoenix feathers. So now we've got a few things that are a bit intense. So I'm actually gonna take off this bow and this because we have the two most strongest things. We have the Alicorn Sword, which is right here, which is pretty insane. It does 1,750 attack damage. This is a powerful sword, and it has pretty long range. Of course, I can't show that, but I can't actually. I'll turn the difficulty back to easy, and then we'll summon in some of these guys. So this is it's actually pretty long range. And yeah, that we can't get rid of that Phoenix. We could just fly really far. But we also have this thing right here. This is one of the biggest weapons I've ever seen in my life. Now this is the Ursa's Claw, which I'll get to that later. But that is the best sword in the mod. So that's for that. Now we're gonna go into the bosses. So we're gonna go into the bosses, right? So we're going to see. So I sorted them by power, but I may have been wrong when sorting them. So first off, we have the Skull of Doom. It's a more powerful version of the skull, or the boss version. I don't really know health per se for any of these bosses, but I'm gonna show you guys these. And of course we can easily defeat it with this. And it drops, what does it drop? It drops Phoenix feathers and these weird blocks. Bone brick and also bone ore. Next we have Tough Guy. Now these are just tough guys. They randomly just spawn. They're not that powerful, but anyway, we have King Bowser 9000. This is Bowser right here in this mod. And when you kill it, it drops the Bowser set and a bunch of lava and bones and stuff. And oh wait, what was that? Oh, I literally lost it. Okay, okay. There is this right here. I don't actually know what that is. Eye of Bowser. Does it do anything? Probably not. Alright, next up is the Leviathan. this thing right here is the Leviathan. And it dies instantly. By the way, if it dies instantly, that means it has 2,000 or less HP. That wasn't that impressive, though. But next up we have the Iron Weld. This is basically a giant blue... I'm not even sure. It also has more than 2,000 HP. So, next up we have Chief Thunderhooves. Yep, this is Chief Thunderhooves. Yeah, that was probably for the best. Yeah, that was that. But then we have Prince Rutherford. Now, this is where they start getting the bosses start getting really big, and it's easily killed. It actually drops the apple set. It actually drops the apple set, which I find to be sort of funny because that has nothing to do with apples. Okay, so we're on to the last 5 most powerful bosses. And which means I'm going to introduce this thing right here, the Leech. Now this thing is the most powerful mob in the entirety of Minecraft. It can kill any creature. It basically, you can summon a bunch of these if a boss goes wrong and it will instantly kill it. I'm not even joking. So that's something. So that this will be a failsafe. So next up we have Crabzilla, and just to note, this boss is insanely big. But anyway, with that being said, okay, well, first impressions, it's just a giant crab, but it actually is pretty powerful. Like it takes 2 hits with the Ursa Major Claw. Next up is the Hydra. This is a really tall boss. And it lagged my game a little bit, summoning it in. Now, this is a pretty insane boss. And it's also wrecking the ground. Because it's attacking random mobs. This is insane. So we're just gonna kill it. We've hit it twice. 3. There we go. It is dead. And it drops... Is that Eye of Bowser? Why did it drop the Eye of Bowser? And a lot of it. And reinforced bone. Okay, now these are the 3 most powerful bosses in the game. Now these ones will lag my game a little bit. So we have Spikezilla. Now, this is one of the biggest bosses in the entire mod. Look at this. Its tail literally stretches across the land for miles. So we're just gonna summon a Leech to kill it, which didn't work. Let's just summon a whole army of Leeches. I'm gonna summon a whole army of Leeches. Kill it. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna have to attack it myself then. It took about 5 hits. And it also has an animation that plays when you kill it. So, or it has a music. Alright, now we have the biggest mob in the entire game. The Ursa Major. And it's inspired by the star constellation, like in the sky. Now this is the Ursa Major. It is insane. Now if you kill this, it drops the Ursa Major claws, as you can see. Now I cannot kill this on my own. So I'm gonna summon a whole army of Leeches. And we'll see what that does. They're literally not even doing anything. I'm summoning an entire army of Leeches. Okay, it's not doing anything. Alright, we killed it. it dropped a lot of things, including an Ursa Major Claw, and also some something that's unknown. Bowser's Rod. What the? Does that even exist? So yeah, this is basically what it drops. Now it's time for the most powerful boss, the Windigo. A funny thing to note, the Windigo actually spawns in leeches, so this is what and it also summons in Arctic scorpions. This is the Windigo, or the Windigo. This is the most powerful boss in the game, and as you can see, it's summoning in leeches. Now, can you kill this thing is the real question. Probably not. Honestly, in survival, this thing does so much attack damage, you won't even live with the most powerful stuff. You would need to have literally like an insane mod to beat this, but like you'd have to get a mod with the most powerful armored weapons in existence. Like, look at this. I'm hitting him like 10 times now, and he's still not dead. And also, I could summon in a whole army of leeches, but they won't do anything. Because if they did, like literally, I'm still attacking it. So this thing has a ton of HP, so we're probably not gonna be able to kill it. And I think it's also, let's see if we can, it will go away with peaceful mode if I change it to peaceful like a bunch of times. But it also turned like all the ground to snow, so, which is pretty insane. But so, that is insane. So we're gonna summon a giant army of leeches. Oh wait, they don't work because we're in peaceful. But yeah, guys, that was the Mythical Creatures mod. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what mod you think I should review next. I have a few ideas, but comment down below what you want me to see next. Please subscribe, it'll help me out a ton, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.